especially as we get older and we start limiting our life instead of opening it up to possibilities, which is what we do in parasympathetic and get creative and open, we narrow it down because I'm only safe if I put myself in this little place and limit all this stuff, and then I can feel safe. And that's not really living, right? It's reducing yourself to what I can
It
handle.
depends because I totally appreciate that now I protect myself better because like for many, many years, I was so open. I was really naive. I was like, there is an abundant universe and somewhere out there is somebody who's going to treat me nicely, and that was exactly what led me into the arms of all of these perpetrators, of all of these
Yeah.
narcissists. And now that I finally protect myself and I finally start to have boundaries, people come to me saying, "Oh, you need to be a little bit more social." And I'm like, "What?" I needed 44 years to finally learn not to be social with anything and anyone. And now
Oh
people tell
gosh.
me, because recently somebody said to me, it was a spiritual teacher. She said to me, her guides are saying, the lone wolf time is over for you. You have to socialize again. And I was so triggered. I was like, no, this is not going to happen. No.
And it's not going to happen until you know you can take it. And that's the thing. We build it up. But when I start working with somebody, I'm like, I want you to limit anything that's not safe. I don't care if it's family, I don't care if it's work.
Yes,
You need to do everything you can to put yourself in a safe place to
exactly.
build that capacity. And then you'll be able to go out there and not be killed, you know?
And
But
that's
but
the question, yeah. Where's the safe place?
yeah.
No, I'm talking not about the inside myself. I'm talking about
Oh,
the geographical. Because
yes.
like here I'm surrounded by people who are 100% against me. There's not one person in this entire 2 million people city that would support me or like me or love me or even have any positive thought about me. So the thing is I'm trapped here because there is no possibility to make any money. I can't work employed, I can't work self-employed. It's all the possibilities are off. So I'm like basically waiting and relying on Yeshua. I said, okay, Yeshua, I
Yeah.
understand there is no possibility now, but I'm okay with waiting. And I know that one day you will send me like something like a lottery win or whatever that is. I don't know how he does it, but he will give me the opportunity to get out of this physical prison that I'm in right now. And it is a form of prison without bars, without visible bars.
Yeah. And again, don't you think that's by design?
I
Like
know who's
you want to
behind
be
it.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do believe, like you, that there is a path to freedom. I think we have to do our part, but I also think, like you said, if you could move away, and I think more and more of us star seeds and souls are being invited to move into places where we're either needed or we can get what we need.
And that's where this big solar flash is discussed. That's exactly what they say. They say this solar flash, when it comes, whenever this surface event may happen, this is going to be the final split where we really get out of the old system, where we, those who are awakened now and whose nervous system is basically ready to disengage with the old system, that we are going to be taken. And I don't mean taken with the aliens or so, but just into the new dimension on the same planet, on the same physical
Right.
space, but in a new dimension. And I think that's really going to help.
Well, in yoga training too, I think there was like 20 dimensions they told us
Yeah,
about.
yeah, surely.
But as we can let go of the trauma and the denseness in our body, we raise our light vibration and we raise our physical vibration and we're turning into crystals. So there we can now be part of a different dimension that no one else can see down in the 3D because they're not open to it and they're too dense and heavy to be part of it.
100%.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
I live with two of those. I live with, and they
Yeah.
are
Well,
100% 3D.
so many are, which is I find myself like you, because the 3D energies are getting more chaotic and trying to impart their power because that's all they got left, trying to control us, that I find myself backing away and going into my own place and my own safety and veering away from people.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just for a period of time
Yeah.
till solar flash or whatever. But to me, I can't be out there as much as I used to be able to because it's just not
Yeah,
safe.
exactly. That's why it triggered me so much. I thought, okay, maybe she says that to me, but for a future me. Okay, for a future me can go back out there and socialize, but not now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And see, and that's the work. Every soul is different. You listen to what your soul is saying. You don't, and too long we lived with people telling us, no, you don't feel that way. You don't think that way. You don't think, and no, your soul knows exactly what you need.
It's
That's your
less
job.
than a minute now, so it's gonna turn off
Okay.
by itself.
All right. So we should say goodbye. I so enjoyed, as
Yes,
always, being with
yes.
you and seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.